Chewing in that suffer the pressure.
Chewing and shoving the pressure. Pushing down on me. Pressing down on you.
What seems to be the problem?
I'm poor and have a rough family situation.
I know just the trick!
Oh boy! Where did you go?
I traveled back in time 12 years and had your mom get an abortion.
What? Ah!
Let me start off with 2 words. Made in America. Made in America.
I want to crack an egg in your asshole and dick you down until it's scrambled.
I want to talk to you, motherfucker! Call me! Call me! Call me!
I'm running to serve Pennsylvania.
In the arms of the angel.
Fuck happiness. Stay angry. So, I don't know what it is with motherfuckers thinking that you should be happy. Whoever said that you should be fucking happy?
I almost made another one of those today. But I decided not to. I decided, you know, we've been mean enough. There's been some things, and I think it's fucking hilarious, but, you know, that's how you get people showing up at your door and death threats and stuff. Not that he knows where I live. That's like the one saving grace, is sure he knows where I work. But yeah, he does not know where I live. And fairly shortly, I'm pretty certain that he will not know where I work anymore either. Because I think I'm going to be switching jobs, be switching fields. I feel like the year ahead, with the way that the economy is going, and the way that they, you know, just keep printing money and giving it to Ukraine and screwing over our economy for the world and letting people over the border the way that they are, and, you know, all the things that they're doing. This next year ahead, the economy is going to be shit. And people, I don't believe, are going to be going out to eat and to have fun at places like the current place that I work at right now. And so if I stay there, as I have for 9 years, mind you, I've worked at this place for nearly a decade, minus COVID, minus that 9 months that no one had a job, that no one was working. But yeah, I worked at that place for 9 fucking years. And it's always paid my bills. And I've always ended up, in spite of how I might have been stressed out or strung out or overworked or beat up or, you know, any number of other things that you can think of, it paid everything that my kids have. And my kids have plenty. They have everything that they need, in spite of what Mr. FNH, the big giant faggot, the piece of shit who has been banned from this channel and from my Discord and lost his wrench on Matt's channel and does nothing but talk shit because he's a welder. Because I'm so smart, I'm a welder. Oh, I could weld things. What a faggot, dude. Anyway. Yeah, kids have everything that they could ever need. I have everything that I could need, minus a motorcycle, which I'm still kind of thinking about and working on at the moment. But, you know, Christmas, and I had a bunch of health stuff and tooth stuff that I had to pay for this year that prevented me. And, you know, like, honestly, between the health stuff and the tooth stuff, I could have easily bought a motorcycle with that money that I spent. But I decided that, you know, probably taking care of myself first was the way to go, you know? I don't know. So that's what I did. And so I stopped smoking weed. And now I'm switching jobs. And I went to the doctor and I took care of everything. And I'm taking supplements and eating better and doing all the things. All the things. And that leads me to this. My name on YouTube is Honda 420. It's been years since I've played Street Fighter. I don't currently own a Honda product, motorcycle, car, or otherwise. I don't have any want or need to smoke weed anymore. And so the name Honda 420 is at this point completely irrelevant. Sandman, I will not be answering that question moving forward. Just know that it is not in the same industry of what I've been doing. So, and I felt like doing a chat alone tonight. Like, love everybody who comes on the chats, but sometimes it's like, shut the fuck up. And other times it's like, I can't get you to fucking respond to me. I'm trying to say something in a way that gets you to be involved with the conversation, but you sit there like a bump on a fucking retarded log, and it pisses me off. So I felt like having a fucking chat by myself tonight. Because fuck you guys, man. Sometimes. Love you guys, but fuck you. Just kidding. I love you guys. I don't know. I just felt like doing a chat alone. But, yeah, man. Matt won't be here till... He was supposed to be here tonight, but that got delayed. So he'll be here tomorrow night. And we'll be doing that at that point. Corey, yes, I did see the link, and you weren't listening. That is not what I wanted. I said 10 15-round magazines. What is it? It's 5 15-round magazines and 5 27-round magazines, which I can't get shipped to me, so it doesn't work. Sometimes you just want to play with yourself. That's right. That's right. 120K a year ain't shit. Damn, I'm poor. I mean, if you listen to people like Andrew Tate, yeah, we're all fucking retarded for doing what we're doing. Because, yeah, that motherfucker makes more money before breakfast than most of us make all year, which is fucked up, but, it is how it is. So, yeah, what's my name going to be moving forward? Well, as many of you know, my first name is Mark. My actual, legal, documented, government, Social Security name is Mark. And I have a lot of 9mm, and I like 9s, right? So I was thinking something along the lines of Mark 9s, or Mark 9999, or Mark 99, or Mark 2099. So what do you guys think? Skid Mark 9mm? That's not it. That's not it. And Mark with a C is not Mark. That's Marcus. That's gay as hell. Well, what the fuck, dude? You do you. I'll do me. Everybody will be... See, Mark 9999. I like that. It's like 8888, but it's not. Andrew Tate berates others, then sells them for solutions. Sells them the solutions. Yeah, I don't know about that guy, man. I mean, sometimes he does have a lot of things that that he says that he talks about that I find myself completely agreeing with. But then he's kind of a dick too. Mark of the penis. Oh, that's pretty good, dude. That is pretty good. Mark 9999 is the winner. Marky Mark 9mm. Everyone said that to me my whole life. Oh, you must like Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch because your name's Mark and Marky Mark, and you're funky. So it fits because Funky Bunch and Marky Mark, and that's cool, and you should do that because you're Marky Mark. Shut the fuck up. I can't name one Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch song. Not a single fucking one. Can you? Can you name 2? How about 2? Can you name 2? I can't even name 1 without Googling it. So fuck you. I don't know. I'm in a mood today. I'm in a mood. You ever get in a mood? I'm in a mood. Fagcoin 99.9. Marky Mark it is. Oh, JB, and by the way, how's that AR-15 treating you? You know, I was looking at the COVID-15 that both punched Matt in the face and stopped working on him, and I figured out why it stopped working. Do you guys have any guesses? Hold on, I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Nope, it went away. I called it out. So what was happening with it? It was running fine. Everything was good. Not a problem. Am I popping, by the way? Am I like too loud right now? Can you guys tell me if my sound level is correct? I'll just wait a second before I keep going because I might be too loud. Doesn't matter. You normal sound. You're good. Okay. Let's do a poll for the name. Vox Populi, Vox Dei. What is that? Will of the people, will of God? Something like that, if I remember correctly. Okay. What was I even saying just a second ago? Fuck me. Marky Mark, yeah, I was talking about that. Fagcoin, something about that. I don't remember. I don't remember what I was saying. Jesus Christ, you did it. You made me get sidetracked. Mark of the Beast 9mm. Actually, that's not bad. I do kind of like that. Mark of the Penis has to be on the poll though. I mean, I think that is the poll if you follow my meaning there. Matt will do an E-Honda name changing bracket. Well, Matt could do whatever he wants, but I'm not going to listen to him because, you know, he's not the boss of me, despite what some of you might think or feel or whatever. I do what I am going to do, regardless of Matt. That motherfucker likes to, like, go from one thing to the next thing to the next. Like, in real life, it's like, dude, slow down. That is not how you drive. That is not how you walk around a store. That is not how you eat. Like, what in the fuck, dude? Like, you guys don't know. Bicock Mark 9. I like that. That's funny. Marky Mac Mark Face. I don't know about that one. Mark's Place 26. Oh, Jesus Christ. That is fucking funny. That is too much. Not Mark Malone. Speed Racer. Oh, I mean, is that Never Enough Ammo's new name? Because Jesus Christ. Like, oh, there's snow coming up on the 90-degree turn that I have to take in order to go into flowing traffic. But let me go flying up to it and then not try to hit the brakes until I'm on the snow. Because I'm from Texas and I know how to drive on all kinds of conditions. I lived in Colorado 20 years ago, so I don't remember shit about it. And every time it snows a quarter inch in Texas, we shut the whole state down because y'all don't know shit, do you? Because you're from Colorado. Texas is better. Oh, watch me drive. Fucking Texans. Too many fucking Texans in this chat. Y'all don't know shit. Mark's 9mm G-spot. 9mm in your name is gay. Well, it's not 9mm, it's just 9. Like Mark 9. Just Mark 9. You know what I mean? Like, that's... What's wrong with that? Almost sounds like some sort of British shit, you know? It's like, hey, we got the new Mark 9. It drops bombs at subsonic speed. I don't fucking know. Oh, the camera's not even on. So yeah, we'll get to that. Maybe I'll do the poll here in a second. Yeah, Jane Bean gets it. Just Mark 9. Or Mark 9s, like 9 with a apostrophe S. Mile High Mark? No, that's gay. See, that's like, oh, everything from Colorado is a mile high, so we're going to name things Mile High and 5280 all the time. We'll be Mark 5280. Because in Texas, that sounds like a cool number. Because I don't know anything. Mark 9. See? That might be it. It just might be Mark 9. See, and I'd already had it pulled up over here. Like, what should I change it to? And as you can see, I have filled in Mark 99.99. But what about just Mark 9? Mechanic Lover 9? Jesus Christ. Mark 9 is the winner. Texas is better. Says who? The people from Texas? It's like, your vote doesn't count. Sorry. You gotta let the other 49 states speak on that one. Quick, someone else get Mark 9. I don't think it works like that. Mach 9? Mark 920? See, and I was also thinking, this is kind of cool. Mark 2099. But that's kind of like that one dude who stole his shit from that cool-ass fucking set of comics from years back where it was like Spider-Man 2099 and, you know, like, I don't know, I forget all the characters. There was like Batman 2099. And it was cool. It was like all of the characters that you know, but in a completely different setting with different bad guys, and they were more powerful because the technology was better and things like that. But yeah. My flight to Colombia has 2 delays. It's almost like the news is right about flying right now. Yeah, dude, what is going on with that? Like, I was looking at that on Twitter. I forget what, is it Southwest Airlines or what the fuck it is? Yeah, Southwest. On the heels of wide-scale disruptions, we're working diligently to safely recover our operation and accommodate displaced customers and crews. We know this is unacceptable and sincerely apologize. If your travel was impacted, explore self-service options here. Like, okay, why did it get fucked up? What the fuck happened? Did you, like, overwork people? Did you underschedule people? Did your equipment go down? Did you fuck up the fucking something? Why don't you say, hey, here's what we did wrong. We're idiots. We won't do it again. Like, that would be the way to do it, not like, oh, we're sorry that, you know, if you're, like, stranded, oh, God, oh, geez, well. How about AK Mark? Is that like AK Jesus' disciple? Because there's AK Jesus, and then Mark was the disciple of Jesus. And then there's like Matthew and all the others, you know? I don't know. That takes some reading into it. That does take some reading into it. Southwest is going to be held accountable according to Mayor PDB. PDB is going to get them back. You're going to say, oh, y'all fucked up because PDB going to get you. It's PDB. We're in Texas here. PDB going to get you. Texas is better. Always Texas. Never anything else because Texas is the place. Texas is Texas. And we're going to Texas up your ass until Texas is done Texasing. Told you. I'm in a mood tonight. What is your logo going to be now? See, that's step 2. Step 1 is just renaming myself. And I'm sure people are still going to call me Honda, and that's just fine. You can call me Honda, or you can call me Mark. It's like everybody calls Never Enough Ammo, or they call him Matt, because that's his first name, you know? Simple Dan, your suggestions keep just getting worse. I'm sorry. Are you from Texas too? Is that what's going on? New name, Never Enough Mark. Jesus Christ. Yep, Texas is right up your ass right now. We're gonna Texas until the Texas is done Texasing. Texas. It's the biggest state in the country. Oh wait, except for Alaska. But that one doesn't count because it's not in the contiguous 48, the lower 48 states together. It's the only ones that count. So, oh, and don't compare it to African countries because it's like tiny compared to like the Congo. So I was watching a show about the Congo earlier today. Those motherfuckers. No wonder your fucking country is shit. It's like the roads are completely fucked, and rather than fix the problems with the roads and help people be able to travel, they intentionally fuck up the roads and then charge travelers to get them unstuck. It's like, oh, the trench that we dug got your fucking truck stuck, so if you want to make it to the next village, you got to give me like $10 or whatever, and then we'll help you. Fuck the Congo, dude. And they have all these gold mining operations that are illegal, but everybody's corrupt as fuck over there. So you can mine for gold as long as you pay the people off, but then as soon as you pay the people off and you're walking home with your gold, you get robbed by bandits or whatever. What a great country you got here. No wonder everyone wants to leave the third world and come to America or into Europe and shit. Do the Reichsmark? Ooh. I don't know. That might be a little too mean mustachy. Nah, just Honda forever. But why change, even if people knew your name? I don't know. Just the name doesn't apply to me anymore. I feel like in a large way. Again, I don't own any Honda products. I haven't played Street Fighter for years, and I don't smoke weed anymore. So you tell me. Why should I keep it if it doesn't apply? And just because people know it, not like that many people know it. And future is a long time. It's a long period of time. So who knows what's going to happen between now and the future? I might get some more subscribers, and all they ever know was Mark 9. MK Ultra, Mr. K Ultra. Yeah, no. Texas Lover 420. Dude, check this out. I was looking at this earlier. Tell me, are these boxes moving or are they not moving? Yeah, it looks like they're moving, doesn't it? But then you put your cursor on the corner of the box. Look. It's actually not moving at all. It's an optical illusion. MSB says, if you do Reichsmark, the other Mark Malone, will be your buddy. I don't like the association there. Just because our first names are... And, here's the thing, dude. I've been to bar mitzvahs. I've been to bat mitzvahs. I had a yarmulke. I spent time growing up learning about the Torah and learning the prayers. And, my family wasn't very religious. My mom was, too busy working and doing things. My dad was in prison. My best friend was Jewish. And I spent a lot of time over at his house doing Jew things because it was fun. The dreidel and those little chocolates, the chocolate coins, which, by the way, used to be way better. There used to be some company that made them, and they actually had good chocolate they were made out of. And then I think that they sold out to Hershey's at some point, because Hershey's was like, yo, we can make those chocolates and we'll sell them and we'll make a fuck ton of money. So we'll give you a fuck ton of money to sell us the chocolate coin company, and then we can make the chocolate coins. And so, of course, they sold. And now it's just Hershey's shit chocolate that is not nearly as good as that old school chocolate that was actually I don't know, artesian or something, good fucking chocolate. All right. Pull us, biatch. Mark of the juice. All right, well, that means I got to pull up the chat, which means I actually have to go to the YouTube. Mute that. Okay. Hold on. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. All right. So we're going to engage with your audience. Start a Q&A. Start a poll. Okay. New name now. New name now. First option. Mark 9. Mark 9s. Mark 2099. I'm not doing the right mark. I'm sorry. Mark of the penis. Fine, I'll do that one. Even though if it wins, I reserve the right to not have to be beholden to this poll. Although it is kind of funny. There we go. Oh, is that all it lets me do is 4 options? All right, 4 options. AK Mark 47. No, never enough knives. Well, that doesn't. If I'm going to change my name from E Honda 420, never enough knives is certainly not going to be the descriptor. Mark inside Rachel's Hot Pocket 26. Jesus Christ. All right, we'll change one of these to Mark of the Beast. I like that one. Mark of the Beast. All right, ask the community. Polls up, motherfuckers. Oh, missed a couple super chats here. Gun Library Garrett says, conspiracy explorer or like Mark's truth, I guess. See, that's someone who's giving some actual thought into what he's saying rather than just being like, penis faggot 420. That should be your name because that's what you are, you penis faggot. Everyone vote Mark of the Penis. Yeah. Again, not beholden. Not beholden. Mark inside job 9/11. It's a little too on the nose. I like Mark's truth. I mean, you're on the right track there. You're on the right track. I do appreciate that, Gun Library Garrett. You're actually giving actual suggestions instead of Mark's Place 69. Although some of these are pretty fucking funny. Turn those damn boxes off. It's dark in there. What boxes? Oh, those boxes. I saw this. This was funny. Oh, how do I make it big? ATF. Here's the hand signs. Shoot the dog. I get to shoot their dog. Wrong house. Kill the dog. I hear another dog to shoot. I see another dog to shoot. That chinchilla has a gun. Or what is that? Chinchilla? What is that word? CHIHUAHUA? Chihuahua? I don't even know what the fuck that is. I said chinchilla, but that's not it either. I thought it was funny. Dude, check this out. So this is at Chichen Itza in Mexico, which is, I've heard, nearly as big as the Great Pyramid at Giza.
Ahí Kukulkan está enojado.
Could be. Daniel says, could at least try Mark of the Penis for a couple of days. See, I was thinking like Mark 9s. Texas Dick. Mark my words. The gods are angry, dude. That's what I'm saying, bro. Look at this. It's a clear fucking blue sky. Don't tornadoes usually come from, like, I don't know, a cloud of some kind? Some sort of weather phenomenon? Chihuahua, that's what that is? Okay. Is that how you spell Chihuahua? I've never tried to actually spell it correctly. Fuck Chihuahuas. They're the dumbest fucking dogs. Mark, 9mm dick. It's that small. Well, because, 2.54 centimeters is an inch. So 9mm isn't even a half of an inch. It's more shaped like a tuna can than anything. Turkish mark. Mark of the gay frogs. See, and I'm tired of the gay frog thing too. It's like, oh, you do a chat online. Let me hear about it. What is it you do? And I have to be like, oh, it's called the gay frog chat. Oh, you know what I'm never gonna be looking up? Let me name a chat in a way that will instantly turn everybody off from ever fucking looking into it every time that they hear the name of it. There you go. That's the name. That's why I didn't want to name it that in the first place. But Matt's like, you should name it the Gay Frog Chat because I'm from Texas and I think that's funny. My head feels like a shorn ball sack. It does. Everybody, just so you know, Matt's shaved head feels like my balls after I shave them. It's eerie. It's weird. It freaked me out. I'm not even kidding. I'm like a little bit freaked out even telling you about this right now. It's really fucking weird. Really weird. Like, at least have a little bit of stubble, Something, you rub it, kind of hurts. You, like, light a match off of it almost. But, yeah. Just like my ball sack. You see this shit? The guy's shooting, he's shooting his 9s. He's shooting his Mark 9 there. Check it out. And one of the bullets falls on one of, like, he's got some ammo on the table, and it sets the fucking primer off. Have you ever seen that shit happen? That's a sensitive-ass primer. Yankee Mark. Yankee Markle. Malarkey. Markalarkey. All right, what is this poll doing here? Of course, Mark of the Penis is winning. All right, Mark 9 is number 2 behind Mark of the Penis. Mark of the Penis. Mark of the Penis. I am kind of a dick, I'll admit. Yeah, I am kind of a dick. I can't help it. Sometimes you just, things get to you and you're just like, shut the fuck up or I'm going to fucking hurt your fucking face. Oh, I can't do that because we're online? I don't know what I'm going to do. But it's not going to be pretty. I hate this microphone. Like, Matt's like, get this one. And I swear it's like the cheapest fucking basic bitch-ass fucking plug-in microphone that you can get. But something happened, unfortunately. This shit sucks, dude. I was over at my ex's house on Christmas, and I was wearing sweatpants because I just wanted to be comfortable, which don't have a back pocket. And I brought my wallet with me because I had some $2 bills that I wanted to give to the kids for Christmas on top of all their Christmas gifts. Like, I'd gotten them work. I had gotten the $2 bills at work. And I was like, I don't care about $2 bills. I'm going to give them away to the kids. So I gave them their $2 bills, and I put the wallet back in my side pocket, which is not the normal pocket that you put your wallet in. And we ate dinner and opened presents and did stuff and blah, 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 and had a couple drinks and yada, yada, yada. And then it was time to go, and I took the kids with me, and we left and got back home and was tired as fuck. So I went kind of straight to bed, started watching some videos or whatever. And yeah, so the next morning I wake up and I've got to go to my sister's house, my other sister, the one that's not dead. and meet the family over there and make a bunch of food. So I was going to make my beer cheese soup and spend a couple hours making the beer cheese soup because that's how long it takes to do. And I made some green bean casserole, and it was getting close to time to leave. And I'm like, shit. All right, keys, phone, wallet. Where the fuck's my wallet? Nowhere in the house. Tore apart my room, tore apart the couch, tore apart my car. Nowhere. It was like, you know what? I probably left it over at her house. It probably fell out of my pocket in her living room or something. I bet it's just sitting there on the couch right now. So let's just put this soup and the green beans in the car, and we'll just head out and we'll go down to the Springs. But on the way, we'll stop by her house and search for my wallet. Tore apart her couch, looked in the fucking floor, in the living room, everywhere. That shit's gone. Which isn't the end of the world. It sucks. It sucks. I probably had, 30 or 40 bucks cash in there, which is not a big deal. The bigger deal, well, and like I had like all my cards, like my insurance card and my, my pay card and my credit card and my ATM card and all of those cards, which I've already canceled and ordered new ones. They're on their way. The thing that sucks, the thing that actually sucks, is my ID, right? So I don't know how things work in your guys' state, but have you ever tried to get an ID without an ID? What do you need? Oh, you need some mail with your name on it. You need like a passport or an expired ID or this whole list of shit that I don't fucking have. A whole fucking list of multiple things that I do not have. And so I have to, like, the only things that I have are my social security card. And they're like, well, if you have a birth certificate, and I swear to God I had one somewhere, but I can't fucking find it. So now I have to wait till I get my credit card in so that I can, like, go online and order one from the state that I was born and have them fucking send it out, which costs like $50, which, again, is fine. I don't care. But, like, just going through this whole process of getting all my cards back, it's just like, fuck me, dude. That's, like, way worse than losing the money. Like, I could give a shit about the fucking $40. I keep hoping someone like found it on the street, and being that it was Christmas, they could just send me, like, someone would be like nice and be like, oh, we found your wallet on the street here, and then send it to me in the mail because it's got my address on it. You know what I mean? Like, it'd be easy enough to just put that in a package. And if they did that, I would go to their house and give them all of the money that was in the wallet, if there was any in the wallet still, plus $100 for things. Like, dude, thank you. And let me teach your kid a lesson for doing the right thing, kind of stuff, But being that everyone's drug-addled and fucking stoned out of their mind and probably tried to use my shit for, like, buying stuff or something, I don't know. Like, I canceled my cards pretty quick, so they didn't really have much of a chance. Plus, there's nothing really open on Christmas the day that I lost it. And then the next day, it was, like, in the morning time that I found out that it was gone. So, yeah. So what happens if you get pulled over by the popo? I do have a photo of my ID that I had to have to change my address for some bullshit and send in to them. But according to the DMV, that's not good enough. Like, there's nothing that, I don't know, dude. Like, you can come here from Ecuador, and they'll be like, boom, here's your ID. Oh, you were born here, raised here, lived here for the past 35 years, and you lost your wallet? Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself in the ass. Jesus Christ. Yeah, carry permit, that's another one that I got to get. I don't even know. I haven't even thought about that one yet. We just go online and get a replacement. That's the way it should be, dude. You just be like, hey, lost my shit, send it to me in the mail. Like, who else are you going to send it to? You have my fucking address. It does no one any good but me. I don't fucking know. Fuck Colorado sometimes, man. Another win for Texas. I'm Jay Bean. Texas is better. We put cheese and whole whipped cream on everything. That's whole milk. We use whole milk. It's the cream. Makes it better with your mac and cheese. Spend $20 and put a tile in your wallet. Dude, I should have done that. What I need to do is just like spend $20. Okay, I'm gonna like go through everything to get a new ID, and then I'm just gonna have like order another one, and just have two, and just stash one in the room. You know, so if this ever happens again, I just have one, and I don't have to worry about it. It's fucking annoying as shit, dude. I'm just annoyed that no one, you know, I don't know. Like, I'm not sure where I lost it. It's either out front of her house, in which case no one would have been anywhere near me when they found it, or like, you know, been able to track me down easily, or it was outside of my apartment, in which case one of these fucking pieces of shit stole that and took the money, you know. It's whatever. I'm a little bit upset about that. I just kept expecting to find it, you know. That was the thing. It's like, oh yeah, like it's gonna be right here. Oh, it's not. Maybe under my bed. No, it's not. Maybe in my pants from last night. No, it's not. Maybe it's in the car. No, it's not. Maybe it's at my ex's house. No, it's not. Here, let me check the car again. No, it's not. Like, fuck, dude. All right, almost 50% of the people were saying mark of the penis. We got 4% for Mark 9s, 13% for Mark of the Beast, 31% for Mark 9. Okay, so we're going to keep Mark 9. We're going to do another poll. All right, start a poll. Name change to Mark 9 is going to stay one of them. The people have spoken. Right. Ooh, I like that one. Loves the Chief says Marksman 9. All right, all right. Mark's Truth. And there was one more that someone said earlier that I kind of liked. Mark of Anarchy, Status Mark. Mark. Congrats on 100 days without weed, says Tim. Yeah, how long has it been? Let's pull up the thing. I stopped after about 60 days. I'm like, I don't care to fucking keep counting. But it was September 19th. So quit smoking weed right here. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56, 63, 70, 77, 84, 91, 98, 105. So 98 days, 99 days. We're almost at 100 days. You're right. How did you know that? Tim, how did you know that? Did you do the math? The fuck, Tim, you're a mathemagenius. It's been 99 days. You said 100. You're a day off, but that's pretty fucking good. That's pretty fucking good. I'm impressed. I was pretty tempted to smoke weed the other day when I couldn't find my wallet. Like, what's the point? Nah. Colorado MK9. That wasn't it. There was one that I saw that was really good. Jeffrey Markstein. I'm just going back and reading some of these. Are fucking great. Panic. See, Dan, yeah. You think you're clever. And it kind of is, I guess. Aardvark Mark. That just sounds. Mushroom stamp. Oh, Jesus Christ. Conine Mark. Texas shaved balls Mark. No, that's never enough ammo's fucking Q-tip head Mark. Feels exactly like my ball sack after I shave it. It's like the same thing. Mark for Biden 20 forever. 9-inch Mark. See, the girls might shy away from that one. They're like, oh, you do YouTube? That's so awesome. What's the name of your channel? 9-inch Mark. Oh. Well, you have fun with that, I guess. I can already hear it. All right. Let's go back down to the bottom here. Mark's Freedom. I forget what I was even putting in there. Crap. So we've got Mark 9, Marksman 9, Mark's Truth, Mark. Markiplier 9. Non-Colorado education wins again. Oh my God. I'm Jay Bean, and Texas has the biggest penises and education system and breakfast tacos you ever seen. It's the spiciest too. The spicy. Ray's Survenge. Maybe something conspiracy oriented. Oh, it was Mark of the Beast. That's what it was. Or was that in the last poll? I forget. I still like that one. Mark of the Beast. 999. So you get it? Because it's the opposite of 666. Mark of the Beast 999. Because I'm the anti-Mark. All right, those are the three. So we got Mark 9, Marksman 9, Mark's Truth, or Mark of the Beast 999. And I'm sorry, Mark Penis Fucker, whatever the fuck the one that last one. Oh, I miss supers. God damn it. Okay, sorry, I was talking and I was thinking and I was looking at stuff. Daniel says, don't Dominion this shit, Mark of the Penis. I mean, that is in Colorado. I don't know if you guys know. It's in Colorado and like Calgary or something. No, clear majority runoff. Yeah, we got to do a runoff election. This is a special election. No, I told you I'm not going to abide by Mark of the Penis. That's not going to be the name. I mean, I could try it on, I guess, but I choose not to. I choose violence. Mark of Steel. Nobody vote, says Mark in the Night. My mom used to call me Mark in the Dark. Ooh, Mark in the Dark. That'd be fucked up if that was my YouTube name. My brother would make fun of me. Mark's Conspiracy. Or what's that one dude's name on YouTube who does conspiracy shit? Everyone was like, I'm the Wish.com version of. Oh, what is his name? I can't remember right now. I'm subscribed to too many fucking people. Damn it. All right, Kyle Rittenhouse, you're getting cut because you don't even have any fucking videos. Unsubscribe. No, not Tim Pool. Windigoon, that's what it is. This guy. So you'd be like, Markendigoon. What is a Windigoon? Is that a thing? Windigoon is a mythological creature or evil spirit orienting from the folklore, plains, and Great Lakes natives as well as some First Nations. All right. On my mark. Or on the mark. That's pretty good. Mark 9 wishes. I don't know about that one. I don't know, man. I don't know. I might not change it at all. I might just be like, you know what? We're still E-Honda 420. Fuck off. Or you'd be like, I don't know. I can't think of anything clever right now. See, Mark 9 is still winning. With how many votes? Well, 40% of the 47 votes. Mark of the Beast 999 is pretty good, though. I like that one. Mark 8888. Oh, yeah. Colorado can now have and share psilocybin, DMT, ibogaine, and mescaline in the state. Mescaline. But there's still Schedule 1 narcotics and illegal on the federal level. So you can have, you can grow, you can consume, you can share, but you cannot sell any of these products. Mushrooms are extremely easy to grow. I don't know if you guys have ever looked into it, but it's not a hard thing to do. And it has always been something that's accessible to everybody from every state, because all you have to do is buy a microscopy kit. They sell them online. And it's basically like, here are some spores from this particular species of mushroom that you can look at under a microscope that also happen to work perfectly to make the mushrooms if you put them into a medium that lets them grow and put them at the correct temperature in a dark, warm but not hot but not cold space that doesn't have any light. Warm and dark, right? That's what you want. And then you fucking plop them upside down and boom, mushrooms. They are easy, says William S. 9 to 5 mark. Well, shit, dude. If I do this new job, I'm gonna be doing like a 9 to 5, 40-hour a week, regular ass job, where I'm not like stressing the fuck out every fucking day, and 40 hours is sustainable, and I'll have like a lunch break and everything else like normal people have, you know. Then I can work overtime if I need extra money and that kind of shit. The problem is, it's not like, okay, so with my current job, there's days where I don't make shit. There's days that fucking suck because it's not very busy and it's that time of year when it's like in between stuff. But there's also days where you make $900 in a shift because it's that time of year where there's just parties and crazy stuff going on and people coming in and spending fucking big bucks and money, and you work a 10-hour shift and make $900. And it's going to be hard to walk away from the possibility of that. So what I was thinking was, and I don't know if I can do this or not, or how sustainable it will be once I start this new job, not completely quitting my job, keeping on the schedule like one shift every other week or something like that. And then like come the busy season, maybe take a little bit less time at my main job and a little bit more time at that job, at the old job, and make a fuck ton of money. And then like, oh, busy season's over, back to 40 hours a week at my normal job and like every other week kind of thing. I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't even know if that's an option, to be honest. I don't know if either place would be okay with that, to be honest. Magic mark. I like that. That's good, William S. Docs. Hundreds of suitcases still waiting to be reunited with their owner tonight at DEN Airport, Denver International Airport, at the Southwest Air baggage claim. Meanwhile, some passengers have been stranded here for days. I am royally pissed, one man told me. CBS The Story. Why don't they tell us what happened? It's just like, well, here's a bunch of bags, and here's some people that are angry. Okay, what is the issue? What was the thing that caused the problem? Why are we in this situation? How did this fucking happen? How can they stop it from happening again? These are the questions that she should be answering. Fucking news person. Jesus Christ. Hate this shit. Oh, this is funny. It was like, reminds me of work. Watch this shit. Get her, get her, get her, punch that bitch. Brokeback Mark. Oh, come on. Mark. I know what that means. And I'm not down with that. It's probably because of the weather in other places. Is that why, though, really? I thought it was had something to do with, like, equipment or personnel more than weather. Because it seems to me... Okay, like, there's that story about that chick who died in Buffalo, New York in her car. She froze to death. And there's, like, a video that she took and sent to her parents, like, a couple of hours before she froze to death and died that, like, showed the conditions that she was in. And it looked like there was about 6 inches of snow on the ground. Now, I don't know about you guys, but if there's 6 inches of snow on the ground, that's not a problem at all to get around. Like, honestly, like, if you're in a car, I guess it can be, but even then, in Colorado, there are tons of people driving around with four-wheel drive, lifted-up trucks and RAV4s and all kinds of stuff. That 6 inches of snow is just fun to drive in. And if you see some poor girl freezing in her car, you're going to pull over, you're going to stop, and you're going to give her a ride to where she needs to go without raping her. I mean, in spite of what you guys might think. So, I don't know. I don't know. It's been almost an hour. About an hour and 20, I got to run down and grab my laundry. So in about 20 minutes here, because that's how, what if she's ugly? I mean, if she's ugly, that's how you really, like, you just don't even talk to her. You're just like, yes, ma'am. No, ma'am, we'll drop you off at the gas station up here and you can call for help. I'm going to pretend like I'm from Texas because our cocks are so small they wouldn't even go inside your fat ass. Mark's small cock. No, that's Texas. Colorado Nomad Mark 9. See, there's another thing that I was thinking about doing this summer. And totally achievable. I mean, it's hours away, so it, you know, it'd be kind of a pain in the ass, but not really that bad. Just pack a lunch, bring the kids, let's go. There are abandoned ghost towns in Colorado that are far enough off the beaten path to where you can go and check them out and walk around in these, like, basically time capsule museums and see these. I mean, there was one, I think it was called the Clinton Mine, like Bill Clinton, but before Clinton, that was started in the 1890s that went all the way to the 1980s. Right? And it was abandoned in like 1983 or something like that. So since I was 2 years old, everybody moved away and moved out of it, and it is no longer there. Right? Fucking cool as shit, dude. Cool as shit. And there's, I don't know, 10 or 15 of them. Because I've been to a couple ghost towns in Colorado before, but those are the ones that are on the beaten path, that are like owned and maintained by somebody, and they've got a couple old buildings that they repaint every year, and like a fucking gift shop and running water and stuff like that. No, motherfucker. I want to go to the one that has like the mine that they didn't properly close that you can go into and find a pair of Levi's from the 1800s, you know? Yeah, dude, sounds like the beginning of The Hills Have Eyes. Bro, look up the Clinton Mine if you have a chance. Or I guess I can do that. Shit. You going to bed? Sorry, I was saying goodnight to my son. Is it called that? I thought it was. God damn it. All right, we're ending this poll. Mark's Truth got a surprising 26% of the vote. Mark of the Beast 999 got 21%. All right. Me too, Mark. All right, we got to go to video history. History. See everything I watched today. Gold mine. Toxic ghost town in Colorado. Silent Hill vibes. Abandoned. Infamous toxic ghost town in Colorado. They actually say what the fucking name of it is. This is a small series in Colorado. I'm visiting the ghost town. Gilman is what it's called. Okay. Dude, it's crazy. Like, there's like all of these houses. Like, some of them are fairly recent, from like the early 1980s was when they were still being lived in. Who knows when they were actually built? But they've been abandoned since like 1983, right? And it's seriously like hills have eyes, because no one lives there anymore. There's old train tracks that they stopped running trains to back in the 80s. There's like boulders in the middle of the fucking train track and everything thrown over it and stuff. But it still kind of looks like modern-ish because it was from the 80s, and there's like a hospital that you can go inside of, and there's like the miners area, and there's all these hooks and shit everywhere, and like weird fucking shit hanging off the walls and stuff, dude. It is fucking nuts. And you can still make it into some of the old mines. Like, it started off as like gold, silver, and lead, but then they transitioned to zinc because they could find zinc there, and they mined zinc from like 1920s all the way to the 1980s. So for like 60 years, it was a zinc mine. Now it's abandoned as fuck. I don't know. I was thinking like I could check a couple of these out. Bring the kids with me, shoot a giant video, maybe camp out overnight inside of a ghost town, wake up, do some more exploring, make some breakfast in a ghost town. I think it's cool. I think it'd be a great idea. I think it would get a lot of views on YouTube. What do you guys think? I think it would be fun to do also, to be honest. I don't give a mark. Sorry, but you'll always be Honda to me. That's fine. It's just fine. What about DMF? I'll always be DMF to Daniel. Change the chat name to the guy Matt chat, to the gay Matt chat. Yeah, the Matt's gay chat. Hold on. I got something for that. Here's Matt being gay. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. That's actual footage that we found of Never Enough Ammo from the mid-'80s dancing. Sometimes it's nice to have a chat to yourself without someone trying to like throw some fucking snarky comment in as soon as you have a second where it's quiet. And it's also nice to not have to like try to throw the ball to someone who isn't catching or throwing it back to you. That's kind of annoying sometimes. Go mine some dink. You mean zinc? Well, the thing is, they've got galena everywhere there still, which is the silver mixed with lead with a little bit of gold in it. And you can, like, if you get enough galena, you can, I don't know, somehow get rid of the lead. There's a way to do it. I've watched videos on it. It's kind of cool. And then you end up with, like, this little button of silver and gold that's mixed together that's worth money. Because lead ain't worth shit, unfortunately. Otherwise, I'd be rich. So I got a fuck ton of lead hiding back there. Jason J says, I don't like the jokes most of the time. I'm way too serious. Well, since I stopped smoking weed all the time, like, things are a little bit different with me. And at first, like, I'd be trying to say something serious, and someone would be like, and I would want to jump through the internet and strangle them. But, you know, as time has gone on, I've calmed down a little bit with that. I don't quite feel like strangling people through the internet anymore. But yeah, I understand what you're saying. Sometimes I'm trying to say something serious, or someone's trying to say something serious, and someone hears an opportunity to, like, joke, and so they just can't wait to fucking, you know, oh, you paused for a half a second in the middle while you were thinking about something, and I'm going to throw my joke in, and now you're fucking entirely off track, and you will never get to the point of what you were saying. That multifaceted thing that you were talking about is now single facet. And we will never hear the actual thoughts. We'll never explore the thought that you had in depth. We're just going to get the surface level bullshit with a fucking kindergarten joke to interrupt it. Oh, Corey, sorry, man. You have a bad headache. Hope it feels better. Hope you're doing okay, man. Yankee Mark Shill. That one's pretty good, dude. All right, I'll give you points for that, Texas. You know what, Texas? You came up with a good one for once. JB +1. Nice. I almost got strangled by Meadow Mark. Who's Meadow Mark? Mark After Dark. Actually, that's not bad. Triggerfish 45. Beto O Mark. Jesus Christ. Never gonna give, never gonna give you up. Here in Colorado, we believe people fleeing oppression and persecution should be able to safely and humanely find their way to freedom. I hope even more Coloradans join this work to support the Newcomers Fund. Well, I said, can I get a downvote? Where will we go when our government comes for us? Colorado homelessness increases despite billions with a B in aid and eviction bans. That's weird. It's like the more money the government sends to a problem, the more of that problem keeps happening. It's counterintuitive, dude. Like, I don't even know what to do about that. Fucking liberals. This is one thing I want to do with Matt before he leaves. And he was like, I don't even know why I want to do that. Like, shut the fuck up, get in the fucking car, and fucking fuck you. We're going on a homeless tour. Because you have no fucking Texas clue idea what's going on. You have no idea, bro. You need to fucking look at it. You need to see it so you fucking know. So when you go back to Texas, you have some perspective. It's not just like, oh, we saw the mountains, and then we went back to Texas, and that's all that there is. Colorado's just full of mountains and snow. Like, no, motherfucker. there's a whole rat's nest of shit going on here that I feel like you should look at and know about. Like when I went to LA, right? My buddy like gave me a tour of LA, and we went to like this restaurant and that beach and this cool place and that other place, and one thing that he did was take me to Skid Row, and we like ran around Skid Row, and like I fucking filmed the blocks after blocks after blocks after blocks of fucking like homeless people living in tents and RVs and shit, and just on the street, and like the van that would come by that had these shower curtains and stuff that would pop off the sides that would give all the people showers, and I guess they get like a $200 Visa gift card every week. So like the van comes by and you're like a homeless person in Los Angeles, and I wouldn't have known about any of this shit unless I saw it. You know what I mean? Unless I saw it with my own two fucking eyes and had it explained to me. The van comes by, the shower curtains pop out, the homeless people come out of the woodworks, fucking get naked in the street, take a shower in the middle of the street, and then get like a new set of like, I don't know, they give them free clothes and stuff like that. And then after they get their shower and free clothes, they give them a $200 Visa card so that they can go to the grocery store and buy a bunch of food or whatever else they want. And then they can trade that food for drugs or whatever they do. Like there's a whole fucking underground black market for this kind of shit going on, right? $200 a week though for being homeless, and you get a shower and new clothes every week. Like, why wouldn't you be homeless? Colorado, at this point, if you're identified as a homeless person and you're on the programs, you're getting $1,000 a month just handed to you. Similar thing. Like, here's a Visa gift card, $1,000 a month gets loaded onto it. Do whatever you want. Huh? Why is there more homeless people? That's fucking weird. I mean, we're giving them money. We're letting them set up their tents wherever they want. I don't know why there'd be more of them. That makes no sense to me. I don't get it. Huh. Maybe we should make it $2,000 a month. Huh. I know what we'll do is we'll buy up a bunch of these, these hotels that aren't doing extremely well right now because they have homeless people staying in them periodically anyway. And what we'll do is we as the state will pay top dollar to the owners of these hotels, and we'll renovate them, and we'll add a kitchen, and we'll make sure that they have all the amenities of a small one-bedroom apartment, and then we're just going to give them away to homeless people because they're going to be able to take care of it, right? It's like, sweet. So I'm working my ass off and doing everything I can to pay my bills and, do all of this fucking shit so that my kids don't have to worry, so that they have food in their bellies, so that the house is warm, so that they've got cool stuff, so they can go to school wearing nice clothes and kind of live in a smaller place in an apartment or whatever. While homeless people, for virtue of being homeless, can get basically exactly the same thing because they're homeless without lifting a finger. Like, of course you're going to make more of that happen. Like, anybody who makes less than me is like, fuck that, It's like there's a threshold of, well, shit, if I'm paying, over $1,000 a month in rent, and so that's like over $12,000 a year, like $12,000, $13,000, $14,000 a year that I'm paying for rent. They're getting it for free, and they're getting $1,000 a month. So that's like 14 plus 12. That's $26,000 a year that you get in compensation for being homeless in Colorado effectively. Without tax, by the way. Right? How much do you have to make to get post-tax $26,000 a year? Like 30, 35, something like that, somewhere in there? Like at least 30. So you have to be making, over $2,000 a month, like $2,400 a month will get you to about $30,000 a year. So if you're not making $600 a week before tax doing your job, you might as well just be homeless because you'll get paid more for being homeless than you will for working at McDonald's. You'll get paid more for being homeless than you will for being a janitor. You'll get more for being homeless than you will for, I don't know, any number of fucking jobs that you can think of that don't pay a ton of money. Working at the grocery store, working at Subway, working at Chipotle, working at any of these restaurants, working at, you know, a ton of fucking shit that people do for money that they have to do because, you know, otherwise you're going to be homeless. Well, gee, I might as well just be homeless, and now we don't have to do any of that shit. We'll just get on that program, and it'll take a little while, but, you know, it's fine. Do it during the summer when the weather's nice. How do they even know you're actually... So they go around, like, you're, like, living on the street, dude. You got your fucking camp set up, blah, 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 and they've got these, like, these liberal dudes who walk around and it's like, hey, man, you know, can we get these paperwork filled out for you so we can get you into a place? So I can get you a Visa card so that you can start making some money, so that you can buy some food for your kid. Oh, you have kids? Well, we're going to get you on the program right away. And it was something about if you're like a transgender or something like that, then you're like super on the program. Like transgenders really don't need to work in Colorado. You just get everything for free. Plus they get free healthcare. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, all that money that I just spent on healthcare and dental care and all that stuff. What was that? Probably, well, it was $1,200 on dental and another $1,300 and all the testing and bullshit and insurance that I had to pay for healthcare. So yeah, it was $2,500. Plus, I need to go back to the dentist here next month and get a root canal done, which will be another $1,200. So $3,700 that I spent in, you know, roughly 4 months to get my shit like in order and good to go. Well, that counts for something too, doesn't it? Don't you think? When you're already getting $27,000 a year in compensation and free shit. Oh, not to mention like the food stamps and everything else you get. So that $1,000 card doesn't even have to go to that. They'll fucking use that at the dispensary and buy a bunch of weed, and then use their food stamps to get a whole bunch of food from the grocery store. And if you have kids, and you get the EBT and all that stuff, so you can get milk and eggs and bread and cheese and da-da-da-da-da. Why do we have a homeless problem in Colorado? Why do we have a homeless problem in Los Angeles? Why do we have a homeless problem in California in general? What's going on? Well, it turns out whatever you subsidize, you get more of. And whatever you tax, you get less of. And what are they taxing? What are they taxing? Oh, your car. You like having a car, don't you? Yeah, that's nice to have a car, isn't it? Well, fuck you, taxes. Boom, boom, boom. Tons of shit. Tax on gas, tax on everything. Gotta have insurance. Da-da-da-da-da. Like a car costs probably... If you own the car outright, which you can't even make this calculation like that, but we'll go ahead and do that anyway. I mean, registration's going to be $200. Your gas, if you have to drive, let's say 20 miles a day, 140 a week. So 560, call it 600 miles a month, which is nothing, right? 6,000, 7,200 a year, less than 10,000 a year. Less than 10,000 a year. Divided by 30, you're looking at 300 gallons. I'm sorry, 30 gallons? No. 10,000, yeah, 300 gallons of gas times 3. So there's another $1,000. So $1,000 there, plus the 200 for insurance, for registration, plus $100 a month for insurance. So 14 plus 9, $2,300 a year just to have a car. Just to have a car, and that's if you own it. What are you going to have less of? What are they taxing? Oh, your house. Oh, your house. Right. Because there's the interest rate on what you owe, and then if you own it outright, well, then there's the property tax, and you know, if there's the homeowners association, which will fuck you over if you don't mow your lawn the correct way, and if you have your mailbox too close to the street or whatever, you know, they'll fuck you over. I can't even make that calculation because I don't have a fucking house. Oh, your apartment. It's not necessarily taxed, but Jesus Christ, when it's free for the homeless person and it costs me fucking $14,000 a year to have an apartment, why do we have more homeless people? Doesn't make sense to me. I don't know. Maybe we should throw more money at it. Maybe we should up the money that we give to the people because they're suffering. Or maybe you shouldn't give anybody shit. Fuck them. They've made fucking terrible choices in their life that led them down the path of destruction and death that they're currently living, and they don't deserve to be fucking pulled out of that. Unless you pull yourself out of the fucking destitution that you're in, you aren't going to be out of it, even if someone helps you. It's like taking a fucking pill for depression when everything in your life is falling apart. And you're like, oh, I feel fine, even though the room I'm inside of is on fire, and everything around me shit, and my girlfriend left me, and my kids fucking hate me, and my parents want nothing to do with me, and like all that stuff, right? Like, oh yeah, I'll just take the pills, and now I don't feel all the negative ramifications. Like, why do you feel pain? And so if you stub your toe, you protect your toe. So if you fucking bite your tongue, you know that you bit your tongue, and you don't just keep chewing. Like, that's why you feel pain, is so you don't fucking hurt yourself worse than you need to be hurt. And they're saying how virtuous it is and how great it is that these people can go through life without feeling pain. Isn't that great? No, it's not. That is how society degrades. It's the bread and circus. It's the fucking people watching the goddamn fucking Coliseum and the gladiators fighting each other and getting eaten by lions and stuff and having loaves of bread thrown at them while their fucking rights in their country are being taken away by the Visigoths. Like, that's where we're at in this country. Strong men make good times. Good times make weak men. Weak men make hard times. That's what we're going into, is the weak men making hard times because they're weak. And they don't want to deal with the problems. They don't want people to have to deal with the ramifications of their choices of life. Oh, I decided to start doing heroin because my knee hurt. Now I'm stuck on the street doing fentanyl. Oh, government assistance, please help me. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. I'm sorry that your knee started hurting. I'm sorry that you got addicted to fucking heroin. But I'm not going to be the one to stop you. I'm not going to be the one to make it fucking better. I shouldn't have to. Society shouldn't have to. In fact, you should be socially ostracized for the choices that you make so that it's more difficult for you to continue living that lifestyle so that maybe you can pull yourself out by your fucking bootstraps. And if not, fucking good riddance. Do some more heroin and die in the fucking street. We'll fucking sweep up your body later. It's fine. Mark's rant. I actually like that. That's a pretty good rant there. But it just pisses me off. And like people like Matt, like, well, I'm in Colorado, but I don't even want to see that stuff. All I want to do is go to the mountains and eat some fucking good food and tell you how it's not Texas. Like, no, dude. Why don't you look at the fucking evil in the face? Why don't you confront the bullshit that's going on? Even if it's not in your state, I don't care. I saw it when I was in California, and I wasn't like, bro, I don't even want to see that. That's stupid. Why would we even go there? Let's just do something fun. Let's just go downtown to, like, the cool places. I don't want to see all the homeless people. That sounds like it's scary and dangerous. Like, yes, it is. And guess what? Being in a car and having a gun makes you, you're basically Superman. Like, it doesn't fucking matter. Because he's on a vacation. Yeah, but he's on the vacation right now. He's not here right now. He's on the vacation with his family. He's going to be here Thursday and Friday. He's going to be here 2 full days. Leave Saturday morning. Right? So I'm going to take him to some cool places. And I've already taken him to some cool places. We went and got Santiago's breakfast burritos. He said they were the best breakfast burritos he's ever had in his life. And he gave them a 9, which I don't understand. How can something be the best you've ever had in your life and you give it a 9? You guys tell me, is that a Texan thing? Well, in Texas, it would have been a little bit bigger. It was on point in every way, but I'm going to give it a 9. Oh, Jesus. Hey, guys, I got to go grab my laundry real quick. Should I end it now or should I keep going? You tell me. Because I either got to go grab my laundry or put this shit on pause for like almost 10 minutes. Because I got to go downstairs and then in the room, grab my laundry, blah, 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 grab it, da-da-da, bring it back up, put it on the bed, and then I can be back. Or I could just fucking end it now and say goodnight and say I love you guys and thanks for listening to my rantings and ravings. Mark's dirty laundry. Keep going, pause, keep it going, keep going. All right, everyone seems to say keep going and pause, so forgive me for I have sinned. Give me 1 sec, I'll be right back. Or give me like a couple of minutes. I need like do you ever watch Rakita? He's got like the peeing lawyer song. Hold on, what's my longest one? Oh, well, I guess I could just play this. Here you go. Enjoy.
Fuck happiness. Stay angry. So, I don't know what it is with motherfuckers thinking that you should be happy. Whoever said that you should be fucking happy?
Huh. All right, I'm back. How many people did we lose? Like 10? This is Zomcom. Dude has some firearms knowledge, but what a shit show. Well, I'm happy there is less drama now that she is gone. See, you're buying into it. You said the thing. Kind of thought it was cool for a minute, but always stupid drama. Dude, you don't even know the fucking half of it. Buffering. Return of the Mark. I like that. That's funny. Marky, come back. You can blame it all on me. Holler knows how to stir shit up, that's for sure. Mark Solo. I like that too. I do like that. It's kind of like Han. What kind of name is Han anyway? Yeah. Ooh, snowfall forecast. So Wednesday up in the mountains. And down here. Thursday we get it down here. Damn, we're supposed to get some snow Thursday and Friday. What's its channel? Okay, let me post this for the third time. Twitter's glitching. If you want to learn flint management, get a flintlock. The delay from the trigger press to the boom is considerable as compared to modern rifles. You will have to hold on target while she ignites. Loads of fun. I've never actually shot a flintlock before. I think that'd be pretty fun. I've got a black powder revolver, but it's got the caps, so it's not flintlock. I just got here before you stepped out, says Travis T. Marked by Dong. Mark's mushroom stamp. Oh shit. Is that person naked? Just a normal day for the Bronx. Nothing to see here. Apparently taken to the hospital and it's fine. Yep, that person is naked and hanging off of a bridge, 40 feet off the ground. Holy shit. Like people across the country, Minnesotians vote to see us protect their rights to choose, protect and bolster our democracy, and pass common sense gun safety measures. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Tim Walz. This is a critical time for our nation's history. After 8 years of Republicans controlling both chambers in Minnesota legislature, Democrats are now in charge. And we're going to fix everything. We're going to give money to homeless people. We're going to get rid of gun rights. We're going to make it easier to buy a house, making the house much more expensive. Yeah, just wait. Just wait, Minnesotians. Anyone live in Minnesota? Oh, yeah. Oh, sure. Don't you know? Controlled by the Democrats now. Made fun of Colorado, you did. Look at you now. Police were involved in a shooting with 2 armed robbery suspects. KVPR, Denver. What did they rob, I wonder? Tiny URL. Commerce City, well, that's the problem. Police were involved in a shooting with 2 armed robbery suspects, Thornton Police Department said Tuesday afternoon. A man and a woman were allegedly showed guns while walking into a Wells Fargo location at 1240 Colorado Boulevard in Thornton. Police responded around 1 p.m. and pursuit began with nearby officers saw a car leaving at a high rate of speed. Getaway car was determined to be stolen. The pursuit ended with two suspects drove into oncoming traffic and crashed into another vehicle on 88th Avenue. Yep, that's why I don't go up north unless I'm showing Matt around. You know what you do if you see a car driving towards you with police cars fucking chasing it? Get the fuck out of the fucking way. What a retard. A warning. At the same time I am seeing a rise of anti-Semitism on the right and the left, I am seeing a lot more YouTube comments written by the defenders of the Nazis. Communists have always had online defenders, but this Nazi apologism appears to be new. Is anyone else seeing the same? Only from a certain Malone of the Mark. Oh, Jesus. That's the part we didn't see. fuck that. I'd be pissed too. You throw a chair at me like that, I'm gonna fucking go for your eyeballs. And then pour salt in the eye holes that I fucking tore out. Okay, elf on a shelf. What is this? Spigot on a... I find Merry Christmas highly offensive. The holidays cause stress, depression, and mental health issues for 25 to 40% of people. It's like a merriness contest on social media to force happiness. Sounds like somebody. And a Western subversion of every other culture. What's a non-offensive greeting? Oh. Oh. You ever look at Clown World? They got a bunch of shit, dude. Apple faces class action lawsuit alleging racial bias and watches blood oximeter. What is that all about? Saying like black people have low blood oxygen or something? Instant karma. Oh yeah, he fucked his face up. Is he crying? If you ever need your friend to hug you in the middle of a fight, I think it's safe to say you lost. Yep. What do you do if someone punches your fucking head? Just about that. Make 1984 fiction again. Wasn't that a what's that guy's name who's always on Timcast? Freedom something shirts. Clown World is stealing his ideas. It's fine. It's whatever. Federal appeals court hands Joe Biden another stinging rebuke. Don't know what that's about. Kind of hot. Trans girl experiences first intense period after HRT. Is anyone else making the face that I'm making right now? So you're male to female. You're taking hormone replacement therapy. And you're getting a period? Is anyone else confused by this? Because I'm confused. What's happening with the railroads, airlines, and supply chain as a result of small city mayor being made the Secretary of Transportation as a means to pad his resume for president. Secretary Buttigieg is a prime example of failing up. That's true. Buttigieg is in charge of all this shit. Buttigieg. Isn't he from fucking Texas? I forget. Isn't that a result of your famous Texas educational program? Is Buttigieg? I find Merry Christmas offensive. U.S. weighs new COVID rules for travelers from China. Dude, China's like, are they still going nuts in China? They're still like fucking locking people in their houses and stuff like that and welding them in and shit. John Fetterman named one of the most most stylish people of 2022 by New York Times. Well, Matt would make fun of him because he doesn't have white shoes. How is that stylish? He looks like a Goomba who has to go to the gym in a little bit, but it's cold outside. Now that's what you call a minstrel show, says MSB. Like, seriously, how do you have menstrual cramps if you don't have a vagina or ovaries or a uterus? You're just on hormones. That makes no sense to me, dude. Mark's no square. God damn it, you guys are still coming up with shit. I can't believe it. It's been an hour and 41 minutes. You're still coming up with ideas. So sad people are looting shops in Buffalo, New York. Did you see the Walmart in Buffalo, New York? Did you guys see that? Oh my god. Oh my god. Hey, let me look this shit up. Like, New York is a failed fucking state. Look at this. Like, look at this, dude. You know what this is? It's like, they say there's a snowstorm coming through, and we're just going to go steal everything we need. Come on. And then you go there, and there's 1,000 people doing the same thing, and it's just fucking, it's like a ramp set. Like, can you imagine working at Walmart during this? Can you imagine being a Walmart? Like, they don't pay you enough to be like, hey, 1,000 people who were ransacking the store, stop. Like, nope, you're just going to steal everything you want. And if you don't want it, you're going to break it and throw it on the floor. It's only a matter of time till there's not Walmarts in places like Buffalo, New York, and then spreads to the rest of the country. You know, and you need to, like, buy something. The only way that you can do it is by going to fucking Amazon or whatever online and having it shipped to your house a day or two later. And when everyone's doing that and there's a, like, huge need for something, then you're never going to be able to get the thing that you want because you're not an insider. Oh, then they'll have the fag coin too, like Daniel likes to talk about. So they can track every little purchase, every little thing that you do online, every little bit of carbon that you get consumed on your behalf. And at the end of the year, it's all going to be tallied up, and you're going to have, like, you know, a little bit extra thrown your way if you were really good, or they'll tax a little bit extra if you weren't, you know, so that you can't be so bad next year. So they can kind of control and steer humanity in a certain direction. It's almost like they're socially engineering people to back them up into a corner, to give them less options while making them feel like they have more options. It's like George Carlin talked about that shit. Like, oh yeah, you got like 2 different banks, you got 3 different oil companies, soon to be 2. You've got, you know, like 3 different airline companies. But when you go to the store, they've got 57 different kinds of bagels. It's the illusion of choice, so that you think that you have a choice, but when it comes down to it, you don't really have a choice in anything. The only choice that you have is join the system and get down with it and be part of it, or leave the grid. And it's really hard to do that, isn't it? It's real hard to get off the grid. Like, you have to do some crazy shit and have a good amount of money to start off with to get off the grid. And even if you buy some land, right? Like, you're okay, let's go buy some land in the Ozarks. We'll get, 10, 20 acres up in the Ozarks. Well, what happens if you get a speeding ticket? You don't have money to pay it. Well, then they send you a letter. You ignore the letter. They send you another letter, but meaner. You ignore that letter. Sooner or later, you ignore all the letters, you ignore all the bullshit from people. They're going to come and take that 10 or 20 acres away from you, and you don't have anything anyway. So do you really own it, even if you're off the grid? Even if you make all of your own electricity and you dig your own well for water and you build all of your own stuff out of the fucking stuff that's on your land, you chop down trees and make wood stucco or whatever the fuck it is? Do you really own it? Are you really in control of it? If they can take it away from you, is it yours? Doesn't seem like it, does it? So even getting off the grid, there's problems with that. Oh, you didn't pay your taxes on the property this year because you didn't have enough money to. Well, it looks like we're going to have to put a lien on your property. Mark the status. Dwayne Christensen says, I bet every weapon in that store was stolen. Dwayne, you'll have to remember, while it may be a Walmart, it is also Buffalo, New York. Do you think they even sell ammo there? I mean, I would be surprised if they even had 22 there. Like when I was in Maryland, I went to a Walmart, dude. They didn't even, like their sporting section, like there was nothing, there weren't even air guns, bro. Let alone ammo or black powder, anything, or shotguns or any of that shit. David says, then move to Yankees Mountaintop Paradise. Make YouTube videos with him. Yankees losing his gun rights in Washington faster than I am losing them here in Colorado. Like, you think Colorado is like a left-leaning fucking bastion of bullshit, and it is. But goddamn, dude, Washington's going nuts right now, and so is Oregon or whatever with their fucking, I forget what that thing's called, but like it just got held up by the courts to say, yeah, we're moving forward with it. $64 to get your fucking permit so that you can buy stuff. You got to go through the extensive background check. It's basically like you have to go through the amount of paperwork that you'd have to do if you wanted to buy a suppressor to get a gun there. And then you could buy a gun for a couple of years, and then you got to go through it again and renew it. Walt says, how about you buy a van and turn it into an RV? Maybe I will once both the kids are in college and don't need me anymore, you know, which isn't far away. They're almost 15 and 16 years old right now. Pretty soon they'll be 18 and 20 or whatever, you know, like they'll be out of the house. And then I can do whatever the fuck I want. Austin says, where do you live in? MD, Maryland? Can't even conceal carry there. Try VA. Yeah, Virginia, Maryland, fucking DC, New York, New Jersey. All of these fucking East Coast states are just a shithole, dude. I don't know why anyone would want to live out there. Like, I get Colorado. It's like, yeah, we got some shitty laws or whatever, but we've got a fucking great state, dude. We got a lot of cool stuff in Colorado that you can go see. People come from all around, from other countries, from around the world to Colorado to see our mountains and to hike our fucking trails and to go skiing on our hills and to see our cities and do the stuff that is in my backyard, right? Why would you live in Maryland? What is it about Maryland? Oh, you got a government job. You work for the government because, you know, it's not like the number one employer in Maryland is government jobs like CIA, FBI, Homeland Security, whatever bullshit that you work for. You've got White House connections or something like that. And when you meet somebody, they're like, they don't ask you about who you are. They ask you what you do. You know, it's like, what do you do? Okay, well, that's what I know I can extract from you. That's the contacts that you have. That's your worth as a human being. It's fucking insane out there, dude. Yeah, Maryland is a piece of shit. And then the other half of Maryland is like, please give us more food stamps, sir. Please give us a place to... Dude, the fucking homeless problem out there is just as bad as it is in Denver. It's just not in your face, I guess, enough, because they have all the social programs out there to, like, house people. And, like, I remember when I was out there in Laurel, I went to Little Caesars, right? And I never experienced this at a Little Caesars around me, where you walk in and your pizza's in a fucking locker and they text you the code to the locker and the locker number that you have to type the code into to get your pizza out. And I was like, what do I do? And they were like, you dumbass white person. You know, like they were fucking giving me shit. And the guy was all angry at me because I didn't know what to do. Like I'd never fucking seen this shit before, like literally ever in my life. I'm supposed to just know, I guess, you know? And then I make it back to the place, and there's like 5 kids and 2 adults out in the cold. Like, they're like, oh my God, you got pizza? And I had like way too much pizza. It was just me. I'm like, dude, you guys want a piece of pizza? Like, go ahead, grab one. And I grab a piece of pizza, and I was like trying to hand it to this guy. And he wouldn't take it because I touched it. I'm like, dude, did I touch it with poop hands? Like, fuck you. Like, you don't get any pizza now. Like, fine, you take the piece. And I gave all of his kids a piece of pizza, and I gave his wife a kid's a pizza, and I let him pick the piece of pizza that he wanted with his own hands. You know, it was just weird, dude. It was me giving back to the community in Laurel, Maryland. Both coasts are screwed. The Middle America states are in descent. Ohio isn't bad except for the political corruption. One of the pipes at State House burst today. That's funny. Well, even places like Ohio, like you guys got all kinds of fucking problems, dude. Like the big cities, anywhere, doesn't matter the state. Texas, oh, Texas is better. Texas is great. Yeah, what about Dallas? What about Austin? Shit, what about Houston? You guys got all kinds of problems, just like everybody else. Texas is the most gun-friendly state and awesome people and beautiful landscapes. That's not true. Texas is not the most gun-friendly state. There are other states that are significantly more gun-friendly than Texas, believe it or not. Not significantly, slightly more gun-friendly than Texas. That being said, I mean, you guys are better than Colorado, so I can't really say shit. Yeah, San Antonio is a rough place. Fort Smith as well. See, there's nice places, and there's nice places in Colorado, too. You know what I mean? Like, if you go to some of the suburbs of Denver and, like, the south side, it's pretty fucking nice. You go to, like, Park County or up in the mountains where there's, like, some of those resort towns where people have money and you need money to, like, have a place there. Those are really fucking nice. And the crime there is really fucking low because the people, the riffraff in Denver, don't have enough money to hop in a car or a taxi and go up, like, way up the fucking hill and make it to like, some of these cities and stuff and cause problems. That being said, you keep going, you get to Grand Junction, shithole. You keep going down south, you get to Pueblo, shithole. Like, there are places in Colorado that are pretty terrible, too. Yeah, stand your ground laws is a thing. That's one thing that Colorado has pretty good at, and Texas does too, for that matter. Like, as bad as the laws are in Colorado, we have stand your ground laws. We have castle doctrine, and our castle doctrine is better than your castle doctrine. I've looked into it. Like, your castle doctrine is like, okay, you step foot on my property, I ask you to leave, you make a motion towards me that's threatening, I have the right to kill you, right? I have the right to defend my life with deadly force, is what it is. Colorado, the mere fact that you are inside of my domicile is considered a deadly threat of force and is able to be responded to without further provocation, without anything else, with deadly force. Just the mere fact that you have forced your way into my house, into my domicile, boom, dead. That's the law in Colorado. Unfortunately, though, the problem is, and I'm sure it's like this depending on where you live in Texas as well, the DA, the prosecutor, the guy who's going to be going after you for you know, using self-defense. I almost said for breaking the law, which is how they'll treat it, right? Even if you followed the letter of the law, you did everything correctly, you might get that DA that's going to try to fuck you. And that has happened before, and it will happen again. Hold on, I gotta blow my nose. I can breathe again. Some states say you must try to hide, even if an intruder comes domicile to get. Wait. Oh, it skipped. Domicile is a funny word. It is a funny word. Yeah, like New Jersey, for instance, right? They have a duty to retreat law, which means, okay, I'm in my apartment. I hear someone breaking in the front door. I have to open my back window and jump out my back window before I defend myself. And only if, like, I'm not able to get out the back window and I'm, like, stuck in a back corner of the room, and then you keep coming for me, and I happen to have one of those, like, 6-round limit fucking magazine revolver or whatever it is in New Jersey that has to be registered in my hand, and then I shoot you because you're coming for me with a knife, then it's okay. And then and only then is it okay. But if you have any ability to retreat, I don't know how it works with, like, okay, your kids are in the front room and you're in the back room and you hear the crash in the front room and they're coming in. Do you have a duty to retreat even if your kids are in danger? Like, I don't fucking know how that works, and I don't think they know either. And I think that's how the state likes it. They want you in fear of defending your life and your property. Like another, for instance, and they wrote this law a long time ago in Colorado. If you are stealing from me something that's worth $200 or more, and I shoot you and kill you, technically justified. But it was written back when $200 was like a good amount of money. You know what I mean? Back when, like, dudes made $17 a month or some shit. Like, yeah. I don't know. It's tough to get used to, like, all these different weird state laws. Like, or another, for instance, in Colorado, you're like, oh, you got all these crazy gun laws. Well, you know, outside of Denver, you can open carry completely legally without a permit, just fine. Can't concealed carry without a permit, but you can have your gun on your hip in the state of Colorado, the entire state, regardless of situation, unless they ask you to leave a fucking private business. And in that case, like, you don't leave. It's not that you're carrying a gun. It's that you're trespassing and they ask you to leave, right? Except for city and county of Denver. That's it. City and county of Denver does not like that. They say you cannot open carry. So, but even like where I live, which is technically not Denver, I live 5 minutes outside of Denver in a car. I could walk to the store, to the grocery store, with an AR-15 on my back if I wanted to. And I could walk into the store and do my shopping. And unless they ask me to leave, I can do that. And then if they ask me to leave, all I have to do is leave, and I'm still not breaking the law. If I don't leave, that's a problem. Probably freak some fucking people out around here with all the fucking crazy shit that's happened in Colorado over the years, but... Well, shit, guys, I've been talking for fucking almost 2 hours now. And I do have to do all this laundry. Look at this pile of laundry I gotta fucking put away. Look at it. It doesn't look like much here, but trust me, it's a pretty big pile of fucking laundry. But I do appreciate everyone being here. It's nice having the ability to rant. Oh, one more thing. Wait, where is it? Where is it? Oh, I guess I closed the fucking window. Well, you know what? You're just going to have to wait until next time you see my channel to see if it's still the same name or not. I was about to change it for you live on air. But you're just going to have to wait. What do you guys think? Do you guys like the one-on-one chat? Like the Honda Solo chat? Or do you like it where I'm constantly being interrupted by interlopers who are saying dumb things about fucking nothing that matters, making jokes that aren't really funny, and being stupid? I'll wait for an answer on that one. Intruder slept on a kitchen knife while he broke into a kitchen and sued the homeowner. That is an old story. I don't know if that's true or not. I think it is true. But And didn't he like sue because he got injured and he wasn't killed? And it was because there was no fucking sign that said like beware of sharp knives as he fell through the fucking skylight, or there was no like sign on the roof saying like don't step here, you'll fall through, or some shit like that. Solo, I like both styles, good balance of both. Penises, both. They can just have you trespass. It isn't considered a armed trespass. If you don't leave, then yes. Right? But that's the thing. If they ask you to leave, you just leave. There's nothing they can do. It's not like having a sign on your store that says like no fire. Like you can walk right by that and not even see it. It's not like you intentionally fucking ignored the sign. You just didn't see it. And then the second they're like, oh, you have an AR-15, you need to leave right now. If you leave right now, you've literally committed no crime. You committed absolutely no crime whatsoever. That being said, with the way things are in Colorado right now, are you likely to have the cops called on you? Yes. Are the cops likely to show up with an itchy trigger finger? Yes. Meaning, while you may not technically be breaking the law, are you putting yourself at extreme risk of bodily harm and being shot by the police for no good reason? Unfortunately, yes. Which is why I don't do that. You know? Like, well, it'd be cool to make a video or whatever, but I don't want to, like, orphan my children, like, for a fucking YouTube video. So, anyway, guys, I do appreciate you being here tonight. Matt should be by tomorrow night, so we should be doing a live chat with Never Enough Butthole in person here in Colorado. Tomorrow night, one day only, at the Fabulous, how's that go? The Blues Brothers thing? The Fabulous something motel. One night only, the Blues Brothers. Solo chat better than bunch of idiots rambling on. Oh, thanks, Joshua. I don't know, like, I do get tired, like, every time I do a chat, there's people there. Like, every fucking time I do a chat, there's people there. So it's kind of nice to occasionally have a chat where I don't have to fucking worry about anyone interrupting me or try to, like, include someone in the conversation and throw the ball to them in a way that they're going to be able to respond. Oh, like, what do you think about this? And you're just going to fucking drop the ball like an idiot because you weren't paying attention because you were working on something rather than being part of the chat and actually being fucking mentally present for what's going on, because you're just sitting there fucking, like, floating through stuff like, oh, another invite from Honda and just be here again. Fuck that shit, dude. Either be engaged or don't show up. Either be engaged and fucking try to fucking add something to the conversation or don't be there. Wait for your turn to talk. Have something to say. That's all I got to say. That's what I try to do when I'm on Matt's chat. People get fucking mad at me because I'm always fucking talking. But it's like, fuck you. Why don't you have something to say? Why don't you have a fucking opinion? Why don't you have an intelligent thing to add to the conversation that fucking brings it in a different direction than the same direction it always goes in? But here we are. 9 people is madness. Yeah. 9 people's madness. 2 people, if they're engaged, is I like the one-on-one chats when it's me and one other person. That's the best. I'm sure Yankee is in these chats secretly, taking notes on how to do stuff. We all be streaming on OnlyFans again? No, I mean, we're just doing, I don't know, maybe we'll do something on his channel tomorrow. I'm not sure. Or maybe it'll be mine because I don't know what time he's coming over. I'll just start a chat until he gets here or something. Again, it depends on how it's going. But I have to work tomorrow night, so it'll be when I get off of work anyway. It'll be kind of late, if anything. That'll be awkward if he comes over before I get off. Just wait in the parking lot, bro. I'll be there soon. All right, guys. Well, we will see you tomorrow night. Peace out. Deuces, y'all. Shall not pee in the fridge. And I just want to say thank you to all the Hunan Muhammads for supporting Hank Strange and all the bullshit that you do for him and pumping up his numbers so that he continue to make more money. And for Never Enough Ammo for shaving his head, making it feel like the underside of my ball sack when it's freshly shorn. Very strange feeling that guy's head. I don't know. F in the chat if you think he should shave that Billy Goat beard down to a normal fucking length that isn't like a fucking Billy Goat. Because I think he looks like a Billy Goat. So if you want to stop the Billy Goat, F in the chat. Grant Ray. I want to donate to Pets and Bets. You know, there's nothing stopping you. You can donate to Bets and Bets. All right, guys. Well, we'll see you guys tomorrow night. Peace out. Deuces, y'all. Have a good night. Have a good one. Peace.